Oh, I ain't gonna live like this no more. Most of my life's been waging war till I found peace. I could have swore what she did shook me to the core, and I ain't gonna live like that no more.
We're on our land today, about 30 minutes away from really any kind of civilization. We are really in the middle of nowhere. But we were lucky enough to find this beautiful piece of land. We were able to pay cash for it. So it's ours and we're very excited about it. We really started looking for land about a year ago and just kind of not as seriously. And then this summer we just felt really like we've got to do it, and we spent the whole summer looking for land. We had a spreadsheet, so there's just a few things we were looking for. You know, we didn't want there to be restrictions on the land. We didn't want there to be a lot of codes that we had to deal with, and in order to do that you got to move in the middle of nowhere, which is what we'll be doing. But we found the perfect for us piece of land. The land was covered in tree limbs, tree stumps. There were some trees that were like cut off halfway, just stuck in the ground. It was really impossible to walk on, really. The guy that when he told us when he cleared it, it was raining, so there were all these big ruts in the ground. So we talked to a lot of people. It was really overwhelming with all the different ways that you could kind of deal with the mess that's here. We got several different quotes. Some were astronomical, but we found this company that would do exactly what we needed them to do. They're doing forestry mulching, which is so fun, and honestly, if I could afford to buy a forestry mulching machine, I would hire myself out to do that because it looks like so much fun. They basically have this machine where they run over tree stuff and it just mulches it and spits it out. It's really awesome. And then they had an excavator that just picked up these big stumps and they're putting it all in a pile, and then they're going to burn that pile. I know cutting trees down is controversial. These trees were already cut down. There's only one that was left. That was what one guy called a widowmaker because it was hollow at the bottom, and so it was going to fall over. It was a really big tree, so they pulled that one up. And yeah, burning it is the easiest way to get rid of them. We are saving some for firewood, so we're trying to be as responsible as we can. We simply can't leave this giant pile of trees and limbs. It's huge, and it's a perfect snake habitat. This area is known for copperheads and rattlesnakes, and we don't want to give them a place to have a habitat on our land.
You may be wondering what we are going to be doing with this land, and we are going to be moving on to it. We are planning on moving sometime this fall. We have nothing on this land. It is just land. We will be moving out of that house, selling a ton of our stuff, and building a tiny A-frame for our temporary living situation. And then in the future we hope to rent that out and be able to build a little bit bigger house. And I say a little bit bigger because it'll still be a small house. Tomorrow we should have a driveway. We actually do have a driveway here but it is very muddy and it is under the shade, so it never dries out, and we got stuck in it a couple times. So they're going to be pouring gravel tomorrow, and we're going to have a parking spot, and then maybe we'll be installing a gate tomorrow. I'm not sure about that. So the exciting thing is that these guys will be done by the end of tomorrow, and that means we'll be ready to build on our land. However, that means we have to decide where we're going to put everything. But that's a problem for another day.